Hi guys, in this piano tutorial I'm going to show you how to play a song by ear, how to pick up a song by ear, how to figure out the chords, and how to figure out the melody to be able to play it on the piano. This is a basic piano tutorial for you to be able to train your ear and play any song. Okay, so let's try to pick up by ear. I don't want to miss a thing. I just recorded the intro in another tutorial, so let's see if I can pick up this other portion. Okay, so we got the key. Sorry, I guess I kind of knew that key, but there's no point in me pretending I don't know it. I just know what he's singing, but I actually don't know the chords, so let's see how I would go about that. I could stay awake, I could stay awake, I could stay. That sounds about right. That's a D major. Okay, can you see that well? I just know that the melody starts going down. I could stay awake. And it's very useful when you're trying to pick up a song by ear, to play the melody in the right hand, and that's gonna be telling you, you're gonna hear all the signs of the chords he's actually, they're using in the song by following the melody. Instead of just doing that's not the right chord, but anyway, it's better if you play it. I know that the bass is going down. It keeps on going down. And the bass notes are telling me the chords. So far we've done. And I could stay here. I could stay here forever. That makes it a 7. And another 7 starting in G. Oh crap, you can see this. Okay, just in case I started again this, because maybe the camera wasn't focusing on the keyboard, and you do need to see what I'm playing. So we figured this bit. Okay, so let's do this. Let's add some melody, because I never just try to do something boring. I always try to make it like melodic and fun to play, otherwise it doesn't motivate me. Motivation, my word of 2017. I don't know if the chord actually plays that 7th, but I like how it sounds, so I'm gonna add it. We got that far. Let's try to play it more like I would actually do it. I like arpeggiating the left hand. Is that how you say it? Arpeggiating. Arpeggiando la mano izquierda, la puta madre. Okay, see, I also screw up the chords. In case you couldn't hear that, again you can see the full extension of the keyboard. That was wrong. now I'm lost. I don't know which chord follows, so I'm gonna have to play that again.
We're using the most common rock chords, which are the first one of the scale here is D, the fourth, G, and the fifth, which is A. Why are these chords common? Because from A, you always resolve back to the first. I mean, you can resolve there unless you want to go somewhere else. Playing A and D. So let's do this again. Where it goes. I'm not so sure about that. Let's go check the original. I also have my moments. Now. There was a seventh chord, and that was the chord that was giving me trouble, because sometimes the seventh chord are wearing a disguise of a major or minor chord, and you're like, crap, what are they actually playing? And you gotta figure it out. And the easiest way for me to figure it out, at least, is to be playing the melody, what the guy is singing, what Steven Tyler is singing. Not that I would kiss him, because no offense. See, I'm playing A major here. Down here I'm playing F sharp and E, so that's like F sharp whatever, and it's easier if you just play A major over F. Actually an A major, but you do this. It's not like you're changing the chord. It's just that note there is shifting. That's the way you gotta think about it, because the chord isn't changing. Okay, so let's recap what we have so far. kind of detail. So now we need to figure out if this is what he plays. Or if he's actually doing, which is way softer than just changing the chord, because and this is one of those kind of tricks, Angel's tip of the day right now. The least you change chords in a drastic way, the better the music sounds. Even in the case of Maybe I'm Amazed, he's not doing, and many times I've played this, I'm sorry guys. He could be doing that, but instead he's doing. So the bass note you keep is gonna make the whole difference. If you, but no, he's doing this. Even though this is an F chord, he's playing here an A. So you gotta pay attention to that. Instead of thinking of everything you play as one chord structure, try to split it up. Bass notes on one side and the melody on the other. So instead of going crazy like, what kind of seventh chord this is, just think about it. Okay, what is the bass line doing? The bass is playing A, and the chord here is F. That's what he's playing, and it's a little bit easier, and maybe it's more intuitive. Maybe it's a more intuitive approach. Okay, so now we gotta figure out what he's doing. I clearly hear so I'm truly showing you the way I pick up a song, because sometimes I'm like, okay, what's the next chord, and I don't need to be listening to the whole song. There are many parts that I already know by memory and I can pick it up, and other parts where I'm like, okay, what is the guy playing? So let's try to move forward to the last beat of the song and see if we can call this. Okay. Okay, so that's called he's transposing everything, or not transposing, modulating. He's modulating, okay? So he's changing the key. We started everything in D, and now he's going to G. And you can actually hear he's modulating. Let's go over that again. Miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss it, and I don't wanna miss. When you hear a jump like that in the orchestra, there it goes, bum bum bum. That's a modulation. That's a typical modulation. And this is the last bit we need to hear. I'm sorry I'm looking so much at myself. I love myself. Now guys, it's a new camera. Thanks to all of you who supported me on Patreon, on PayPal and everywhere. And I was able to buy the G7X. Yay! Okay, so we were like the bass. I hear a B flat here. What is a chord that can go with B flat? Goes to just a B flat major. Flat major. See how you can play the full melody while leaving the chords, the notes of the chord playing? Another way to check it, play the B flat here. See how all the notes mesh well with this one, so that's a B flat. The way I find out the next chord is by following it in the bass. I'm not a singer. So basically that was me showing you how I pick up a song by ear, but then there's the style. How do you pick up your own style to play a song? Because you don't want to just play, and this is something I always say, what's the point of playing something the way everybody else plays it? It's not classical music where everybody, you know, has to follow the sheet music and you're not allowed to. You can do it, but you're not expected to do that. But with rock music, just do whatever the hell you want. You know, classical music has a very determined style. Rock is a little bit, rock is freedom. And that's the thing, rock is freedom. So you are not expected to play the same thing you hear. You're expected to keep the melody, but you're not expected to play the same way, because that's your freedom. That's where you can actually find your style, and that's what I love about rock. So we reviewed the intro in the other video where we did tons there are tons of things we can review here, so I'm gonna do another video about why I do what I do in each part, okay? So it doesn't get so extensive on this one. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe if this is the first time you watch me here on YouTube. Bye, thank you.